you guys? I'm 336, and today I'm going to bring you the long anticipated, well, hopefully anticipated, Iron Man Mark 6 tutorial. Okay, let's get started. So, the materials you'll be needing are a black Sharpie with the tip, blue Sharpie, a red Sharpie, either a regular whiteout or a whiteout pen, and some all-purpose labels. Maybe by a company called Avery. You can get them in all different kinds of styles. But yeah, you can basically use just any kind of all-purpose label. The Lego pieces you'll be needing are one regular clone body for the body, a Tusken Raider head, a red helmet, a regular red helmet, two tan-colored arms, like the same color as the Tusken Raider head, two tan-colored legs, a red middle leg piece, and two regular red hands. So first off, the only things that you don't need a Sharpie that you can kind of leave to the side are the red middle thing and the two red hands. So just leave those off to the side. And then the thing that's probably the easiest is the body. And what you're going to do is you take your red Sharpie, and you color the whole clone body red, and then you color it red, and then you leave it off to the side for a couple seconds, and then for the legs, just two tan colored legs, and you use the red Sharpie, and you Sharpie it so that there's a little tan band left all around the sides. But on the inside of the leg, you kind of want to make a slant. But yeah, so you do that for both of those, so they look somewhat symmetrical. And then you leave those to the side for a second. Next thing you do, to get the correct shade of red that goes with the Sharpie, you take the red helmet and you Sharpie all around the visible part of the red helmet, and you take that and you leave it to the side. And then for the arms, you just take the two tan arms, and if everything's good here and the Sharpie doesn't come off and it's dry, then you put the arms onto the regular tan arms onto the body, and what you're gonna do is you are going to Sharpie a little shoulder part red, and then also a part of the upper arm for the gauntlet red, and you also the visible part of the forearm where it meets with the hand, you want to kind of go over in red so you don't see the tan coming out. You do that for both of the arms, and then you leave that to the side. Okay, so one of the other easier parts is the face of Iron Man. And basically what you do is, if you see my how to make a Lego Iron Man Mark 3 figure, or just how to make a Lego Iron Man figure, what you do is you'd make two rectangles on the upper part of the face, and you don't want to make them go too far down, but it doesn't matter really how far up they go, since the helmet will be covering it. And so you make two rectangles with the blue Sharpie. You can do that with the fine tip or just the regular side. And also, you take the fine tip black Sharpie You make two, make two inward slants. Again, it doesn't matter really how far down they go. But what you would do is, after you make the slants, you would make a line going across for the mouth, and that would be the head. So you're done with the heads, you can leave it to the side. And then now is for the detail part. Okay, so once you've gotten all the red Sharpie on there, what you're going to do is you're going to take an all-purpose label, and you're going to cut out a section, scissors, you're going to cut out a section, and so it's a triangle, and you want to be careful and make it a little big at first so that you can trim it down to size for the triangle arc reactor. And once you've gotten that, you can basically make it whatever size you want. But once you've gotten that, you just outline it in black Sharpie. And if you make any mistakes, you can go over it with whiteout or the whiteout pen. That's really the only thing you'd need the whiteout for. I mean, if not, you really don't need the whiteout. So yeah, that's fine. And then after you've done the arc reactor, we're gonna do the detail section. You're gonna use the black Sharpie, fine tip, and you're gonna outline for the arms. You're gonna outline where you went in red. Just gonna outline it with the fine tip on both sides. And then after you've done that, you're gonna make two small little circles for the shoulders. And then also, if you want, you can make little rectangles for the gauntlets, for like the rockets. You can if you want to. You don't really have to though, it's fine. But yeah, so after you've done that, then for the body, he has these kind of rivets where the armor is compressed. So what you do is you make two triangles on the side. You kind of want to make them pretty small triangles. And then, so after you do the triangles, you start at the tip, and then you make a little line going down, and do that for both of them. And then you do the same thing on the other side. You don't have to do this, but I feel like it was something that kind of made the armor look like more the Mark VI. And again, for all of these little details, these are really just kind of my preference, but it really helps to show the difference between the Mark III and the Mark VI. And so after you've done the body detail and the arm detail, we're going to work on the legs. Oh, actually, going back to the body detail, if you want, you can make a little trapezoid without the bottom, for like the section of the top chest armor. You can do that on both sides if you want. But otherwise, let's go on to the legs.